Good morning, everybody. Alright, good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's having a decent day so far. Let's get started, shall we? Let's get started with some Lapis, why not? Hey, Jamich! Happy Thursday! How goes it so far? Right. Yesterday, just before the final incandescence, I played Shonen Ace, and I forgot to reset my softland. I can get away with it with Last Burning, but not first thing in the morning. Yeah, a little rougher than anticipated, but first song of the morning. And damage. Get back to you on that. I've been for about 30 seconds. Fair. Like, I've only been awake for about 20 minutes, so fair. Still warming up, but I wonder if I can bump that up to a triple. Let's do one or two other songs first, then we'll come back to the electro swing. But yeah, Jamage. Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi as always. Like I was mentioning on Discord, really appreciate all the support and hype you've been bringing to the stream recently. Very much appreciated. Cheering with rolling out of bed hype. Very much appreciated. Thank you. And for some reason, my stand is wobbling. I'm not sure why. Or, more specifically, wobbling a little more than normal. Alright, let's do one other song and then we'll see if we can't bump up Starlight Distancia. Also, morning everybody. I see we've got a few more folks starting to tune in. Happy Thursday. It's wonderful to have you here, as always. Yeah, why not? Hey, what have I done? Good morning. How's it going today? Pretty good so far, but I've also only been awake for about 30 minutes at this point, so it's a little early to tell. Who am I kidding? I'm live playing 2DX and I've already got, wonderful folks tuning in to say hello to me. Of course I'm doing well. But yeah, hope all is well with you. Hope the second half of your week is going smoothly. such a happy song. What have I done? I like your style. 2DX on your mind as soon as you wake up. It, like, originally this wasn't the plan. So I've been streaming for a little over a year. I started in, May of, 2019. And originally I was, streaming at, night, like around, like, 6 or 7, in the evening, EST. And then the job that I was at, changed, and I was working on, like, kind of an early second shift. I was working from about, like, either 12 or 1 o'clock until 8 or 9. So, my routine was, I kept my, when I was going to bed and getting up the same. So I was still waking up around, like, 7:30. And it's like, alright, I'll do 2DX in the morning, and then go to work. And one of the things I was hoping on with that was that I'd catch lots of folks as they were, you know, waking up and heading into work, speaking about the US. But what I didn't plan on was that also enabled me to catch a lot of folks in Japan, Thailand, Singapore, South Korea, because for them it was late evening, but not quite late enough that they might not be, you know, wanting to see someone that was live. And then similarly, like with Mira from Italy, Cuvelia from the UK, like I've actually picked up a literal around the world audience, and it's not something I planned on, but it's something that I really appreciate. Yeah, I'm still on the job market right now and trying to figure out what my next job is going to be. And I'm hoping I might be able to get something that lets me keep streaming in this time slot, just because I don't want to lose that. I know that if I do have to switch to evenings, come the weekends or whatever my days off are, I'll absolutely be doing a morning time slot like this, so that way I can try to keep in loop with all of those wonderful folks that I've met. Damage this time is probably the worst for West Coast. Yeah, I have a couple of people that sometimes tune in. If I remember correctly, it's Rupen. Let me quickly triple check. Yeah, there's a user named Rupen who shows up once in a while. He's not just West Coast, he's in Hawaii. So a couple times he's been like, hey, how goes it? And I'm like doing the math, and it's like 5 or 4 in the morning. And what have I done? Good luck with employment. Yeah, like the good news is that like job offers are actually starting to show up on like a regular basis again. Part of the issue I have is I'm trying to pivot from doing one type of work within IT to a slightly more experienced type. I'm trying to get into more like project management, project coordination kind of stuff. But I'm School of Hard Knocks. So because I don't have a bachelor's and I don't have any like certification, I'm a much riskier hire. And then that combined with COVID and me being immunocompromised, I've been really slow to try to return to work just for literal safety reasons. So, but with all the stuff that's popping up now, like I'm confident like within a couple weeks I should actually be able to get something and even possibly get something remote. So, yeah, I'm optimistic. And hey, Vince, happy Thursday. How goes it? Yeah, I wasn't able to actually catch your stream last night, but how did Welcome to the Game go? Such a good song. Had it early. Ugh! That doesn't sound good. Sorry to hear about that. Sorry to hear that the run at least started well, but yeah, RNG in that game is very make or break in some respects. Also, man, I forgot how good that song is. When this first dropped in Infinitas, we were playing this on a daily basis because the Another, it just is beautifully charted. So much fun. But yeah, for about Welcome to the Game, I don't play a lot of horror games myself, but I do follow a couple of different horror YouTubers, so that's how I keep in the loop for all of that. It's a shame what's happened with that particular developer, because originally they were doing Rides with Strangers, and then they did Welcome to the Game as just kind of like a mini side project to help boost interest in their work overall, and to try to help keep Rides with Strangers going, and then oops, looks like everyone likes Deep Web Adventures, so hopefully Rides with Strangers comes out one day, because I think that game has a fantastic premise. And happy Thursday! See that we've got a few more folks starting to tune in. Welcome, welcome, as always, whether you're in chat, or getting your lurk on, or anywhere in between. It's wonderful to have you here. And hey, Angelou, thank you so much for the host. And happy Thursday. How goes your week so far? And just rounding out that welcome to other folks that are tuning in. If you are new to the stream, please don't be afraid to say hello or ask any questions you have in chat. I stream deliberately to try to encourage folks to get involved and check out the game or the music game community in general. Alrighty. Let's see, what next? I need to be more aggressive with my warm-ups. Recently, I think I've been spending too much time in 5s and 6s. So let's keep stepping things up. Vince saying it's been heavily fixated on, projects canceled. Yeah, like, and the thing is, I don't blame them, because they've found an even bigger response and success with the Welcome to the Game series, but it's just still unfortunate, A, because, you know, Rise of Strangers was a Kickstarter project, so, you know, it's a lot of unhappy folks. Like, to his credit, he kept everyone updated, offered complete refunds if people still want to, you know, step down from that project. And at the same time, like, he's an indie dev. If something turns out to be super successful, you gotta go after that, especially when you're indie and you're still, like, just getting established. And I don't think it's a bad thing overall, because, like, you know, he has tried to make right to the Kickstarter project and the Welcome to the Games series itself, like it's really good work. And also with each new version of the game he's made, there was the mini sequel before the actual full on Welcome to the Game 2, and with each one, clear improvements, brand new ideas, exploring new mechanics, and thematically exploring new areas and ways to spook the player. Like, he's doing great work, so I've got really no grudge with what he's doing. Jamich, thank you. Because actually, for some reason, I thought that was like a week away. I didn't realize it was that soon. Thank you. I will be happy to make note of that. If you could do me a favor, can you send me a link? And then over the first stretch break today, I will get a Nightbot reminder going. And yeah, I will absolutely be there for that. Thank you. Oof, almost had a PB there. Good stuff. Alright, thank you. And forgive my memory, it was kind of Nerdy Housewife, and was it Sarianosaurus that was gonna be paired? I remember it was two people, if I'm remembering correctly. And once again, my apologies, because I wanted to stay on top of that, and I must have mentally misconstrued the date with something else. I could have sworn that was next week, not this week. My bad. Yeah, it's probably the Fleet Fatales that I was thinking of. Alright. So it's just kind of Nerdy Housewife for today. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually getting that command going right now. Alright, sorry about the delay, folks. I just wanted to actually just get that up and running ASAP. Alright, and last but not least, just quickly making sure I've got timer set. We do. That should be all set. All right. Yeah. I think what happened is I mixed up the block today with the upcoming one with Fleet Fatales. So, yeah. Again, sorry I dropped the ball on that. You know that I try to be a really good hype man for marathons and events and stuff like that, and I meant to keep better track of that one. Alright, but yeah, seriously, thank you so much for that reminder. And, happy Thursday, everyone. See a few more folks tuning in. Alright, let's get back to slapping keys. Not bad. Fairly close to our PB, which is always nothing to be unhappy about. Let's see, Jamich requesting no slap songs, but Flip Flap is kind of close. Yeah. And also, like, I haven't played Flip Flap in ages. Honestly, I keep forgetting that that's part of the Candy Rave series. Yeah, let's dig in. Also, Jamich, just making sure the info that Nightbot just posted, does that all look up to spec? Just triple checking because I'm just doing it very spur of the moment because, again, I was silly and dropped the ball on that and just want to make sure that it's up to spec. Such a fun song. Yeah, fair point, Jamich, because it's technically happening at like 3:50 marathon time, not Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, good point. So I'll quickly tweak that, and then that'll be that. Also, thank you for the request. Right. Onwards and upwards. I will say that, like, while we're not, like, you know, hitting triple A's or anything, right off the bat, we seem to be doing pretty well timing-wise. Like, our early lates aren't, like, super off ratio, which I'm actually pretty happy about. So it's something I've been trying really hard to work on. We've got about 20 minutes before our first stretch break. Let's see, what trouble can we get into in 20 minutes? I highly doubt that we're going to improve this, and I'm actually hoping to just get an A, if not close to the double A, because both the Hyper and the Another for this, incredibly technical and challenging. The Another is a 10, and it's actually an 11 on singles, and I'm actually surprised, because I would have expected it to be the other way around. So the third song in the pulse check I play because I'm trying to get better at rolls, and lo and behold, fantastic PV on that because we're better at rolls now. Hot damn! I just love it when you have a definitive moment in 2DX where you're like, "Yep, this is because of the practice I've put in." Ah, so good. Yeah, I might say that, Jamich. And thank you for the kudos. Appreciate it. Whew. Once again, happy Thursday, folks. See, a few more people are starting to tune in. As always, whether you're saying hi in chat or getting your lurk on, wonderful to have you here. And hey, Spy! Happy Thursday! How goes it? I know recently you've been more focused on the Final Fantasy updates, but still, it could have been. I know that you have been actively streaming, and I hope all has been well. But yeah, how's your week going? So I had seen that you had been streaming Final Fantasy, but I hadn't seen any Dota. I didn't know that you played, and sorry to hear that Dota's been rough for you recently. I'm not personally a really big fan of MOBAs, but for folks that actively do play League or Dota, like, say what you want about the communities, but the game itself, incredibly high skill ceilings, and like to the folks that actually try to play it actively and competitively, like nothing but respect. It's a really incredible game. It's been rough, but there's lots of factors. That sounds about right. But yeah, appreciate you stopping by, and sorry to hear that Dota's been rough. I hope life otherwise, though, has been okay. Remember we played this the other day and we had another just silly one combo break. Let's see if we can't fix that. And Spy, it's a super high ceiling game. Still really funny when 99% of the player base thinks they're better than what they are. Well, I mean, that's also kind of the community, because it's a free-to-play game, and it also markets itself as, like, you know, become the best, so, like, everyone's gonna be personally, like, hyping themselves up, and yeah, like, there's nothing to really help set healthy player expectations, and yeah, that's why the salt flows very freely in League and Dota and other games like it. Like oddly enough, Valorant, the shooter that Riot came out with recently, like normally that game would completely not be my jam because hyper competitive player base, easily toxic players, and then also for first person shooters, I'm more of a fan of like older like Unreal Tournament and Quake kind of style shooter, and that is not what Valorant is. And for some reason, I absolutely love playing Valorant, and I don't know why. And I'm actually trying to like in competitive matches get better at it, and I do not understand it. Like everything on paper about that game is not my jam, and I've been absolutely loving it. So, and Spy, haven't tried Bistro yet. Yeah, I honestly I don't know when I'm going to be able to play it, just because of, you know, the epidemic and all that crap. But even if it takes like, you know, 3 years to show up in Infinitas, I am looking forward to playing the Ace remix by Humor. That looks amazing. Such a fun song. Yeah, we fumbled the AAA, but it's fine. And Spy, you could play Mystery, you just haven't gone down yet. Yeah, I mean, I doubt it's going anywhere, so. Alright, so we've got just about 10 minutes before our first stretch break, and again, happy Thursday, everybody. I see more folks are starting to tune in. As always, whether you're saying hi in chat or getting your lurk on, wonderful to have you here. And a reminder, if you are new to the stream, please feel free to ask questions if you want to. I stream to encourage folks to check out the game and the music game community, so don't be afraid to hop in chat if you want to. But for now, 10 minutes before our first break, let's see what shenanigans we can get up to. Hey, Mira! Happy Thursday, how goes it? I didn't quite take a look at who was streaming this morning before I went live. Did you do a stream this morning, or not today? Because I know the past couple days you have been on fire. There we go. Yeah, it just took me a second because it wasn't in the katakana. Let's see, Mira, day off? Nice. Doing an offline session later. Best of luck with that. And yeah, Damage, you've got the upcoming Pac-Man race. Again, fingers crossed that goes well for you. I know you've been practicing. And, hey, Kawachi! How goes it? How are you doing today? I know yesterday you had an 8-hour marathon session, and hoping recovery from that, and today has gone well for you. Oh, we got slightly off rhythm. We can totally do that, though. One more once. Kawachi doing fine. Thanks for asking. Yeah, glad to hear that. Actually, you know what? Just in case, we'll take hard bar off for now, because we've already got the hard clear. And Gemage got some morning practice on some of your trouble spots. Coming at it rested seems to help. Nice. Hitting up for groceries. Yep. Travel safe. Hope to see you before the stream ends. Thank you for stopping by, as always, though. Ooh, a little shy on the A, but honestly, I'm not mad with that run at all. Yeah, it's Mida has nice patterns. Yeah, it's a great chart. Like, and it's not like honestly all that bad. Like, it's a trickier 10, but it's not because it's overcharted. Just really good scales and chords. Really swapping between hands and actually testing that you've got, you know, decent chops on both sides. Honestly, no complaints. It's a great song, great chart. I don't know about the another, but yeah, thank you for requesting. Up next, Kawachi asked for Toad Stream. Yeah, I actually played this yesterday. Kazo was here, and he requested a song by Rick. And yeah, I hadn't played Toad Stream in ages, and I'm happy to play it again. It's a great song. Plus, it's not quite as hard as that last song, and might be a little bit more in range for me still warming up right now. Gosh, this song and all of the other Linkle Kingdom boss songs are so good. And just thematically, it was such a fantastic boss cycle. I mean, you were fighting the cardinal sins and the destruction of the world. So good. I'm actually really happy with that. Like for the whole like first half of the song, I just couldn't quite lock in and like get the timing like properly locked in, and then like for the last like quarter of the song, turned it around and got our pace right back on track. I'm actually really happy with that. Mira trying to find a song I haven't played in a while. Tiona del Cid? I've actually played that fairly recently. No complaints though, because it's Tomosuke being Tomosuke. Yeah, let's dig into this, and then after this, we'll take our first stretch break. And Kawachi, thank you for the request for Toadstream. Thank you for playing. Yeah, more than welcome. Yeah, Toadstream. Yeah, I know both that and Rick were German. If I remember correctly, it was because all the bosses in Linkle were Cardinal Sins. If I remember correctly, that one was Pride. Yeah, it was Pride. Ooh, super sloppy towards the end. Yeah, sorry about that. Love that song, though. Ooh, alright. Much obliged for that request, Mida. Thank you. Alright. So, at this point, we are due to take our first stretch break. So, maybe it's been a little while since you last stood up, walked around, got some water. So I'm going to be doing, and I invite you to join me. And just remember, folks, if there's someone you haven't heard from in a while, even just a simple message of, hey, how are you doing? Could be a world of difference, so please be sure that you're checking in on the folks that you care about. Alright, I'll see all of you wonderful folks in 180 seconds. Alright, welcome back everybody. So, we've got about 40 minutes before we get into our, start the pulse check for the day. But before we get back to slapping keys, once again, thank you all so much for being here. Whether you're saying hi in chat, or getting your lurk on, regardless of how you're here, it's wonderful that you are here. Thank you so much for making me a part of your day. And, a reminder to anyone that's new to the stream, if you do have any questions, please feel free to ask. Helping out newcomers is a big part of why I stream. But if you just want to lurk, that's perfectly fine too. Alright, so we've got a couple requests here. Before that, hey! You guys Star! Thank you so much for the sub! Very much appreciate the support. I've been keeping an eye out on your recent streams. I know you've been doing World of Warcraft recently, but I know you said that you might be revisiting older 2DX console versions in the near future, so I've been keeping an eye out for when that happens. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, and also for the support. Thank you so much. Alright. So, let's see, looking at the requests. Made a closing song on DP, should be fun. Madrugada. Nice. Yeah, let's dig into that. Such a good song. I know that's a hard fail, but honestly, I just want to enjoy the song because it's so good. Yeah, Ping Pong really just knocked it out of the park with this song. Easily one of the best in Troopers. Such a good song. split second, folks. I just need to quickly check something. Right. Set. Thank you for that, Mira. Hey, Okame, how goes it? And yeah, like, as much as I'm a fan of, like, the more, like, hardcore and, like, high-end electro that's usually in 2DX, whew, like, down-tempo and chill once in a while, it's just perfect experiences. A little tricky for timing, but it's a pearl of a song. Agreed, Mira. Alright. Up next, Kawachi's asking for his anthem. And I remember you were saying it was based on the chat we had yesterday that you would think it would be either Flashes or Symmetry. Good stuff. I mean, it'd be Daisuke, but copyright and Remocon. Womp womp. Also, Okame, I love that request for Mira. Yeah, it's super exciting. It's 5 months at this point now. 5 months away. Ooh, super exciting. And hey, Silly Laird, happy Thursday. Great to see you again. How goes it? Whew, a little bit of a closer call than I'd like, but hey, minor PB, we take those. Thank you, Shinji. Sorry for being late, kind of middle of fight. No worries, Kawachi! You are more than fine. Alright, onwards and upwards. Fully catching up on chat. They're getting some more DLC for Taiko. Nice! Heading back to the match. Best of luck, Kawachi. Alright, up next. Classic house anthem. I know that's a hard fail. Let's see if we can't get a normal clear on that. Yeah, once again, appreciate it, everyone. Well, we got quite a few folks tuned in, saying hi in chat. A couple more getting their lurk on. Requests coming in. As always, this is exactly what I was hoping for when I was streaming, so thank you all so much. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday so far. Oh, that must have been an EX fail. I think it's the Another that has some really bad turntable chords. Okay. Yes, that was just probably an EX fail. Such a good song. Thank you so much for that request, Okame. Silly later, are we gonna pass a 12 today? I don't know. Like, we're getting really close to Kailua. And speaking plainly, aside from Kailua and Red by Full Metal Jacket, like, I don't think there's any other 12s that I can, you know, BS my way through. And that's okay. Like, I'll get to 12s eventually. But, you know, if I can pass it, I'd like to pass it. Okame, happy wedding is in 6Dan? Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, it's a little tricky. Like, it's got, like, typical bouncy house stuff. But, like, it's not too hard. Like, you know, it's not, like, overcharted or it doesn't have anything, like, that suddenly comes out of nowhere. It's just a pretty solid 8 start to finish. And, Mida, yeah, thank you for the PB kudos. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I EX failed out of that, and I just hadn't gone back to it. Still, decent A on it, and that's nothing to be unhappy about. And hey! The delightful Mix Chris, how goes it? Happy Thursday! How are you doing so far? I know, past couple days have been, tricky for you just because you're juggling a lot. Hoping all is well. So, Silly Laird, someone should request them. Well, if you take a look at the text on the request, it says you're picking the song, but I still choose the difficulty, so... there are, so, the past, like, 3 months, I've just been doing, like, any song requests, and just kind of more, like, just having fun. Because about 3 months ago, I finally fixed a major issue I was having with my timing. It was something that I was actually having trouble with for, like, 4 or 5 years. But before I was, like, really buckling down on getting that, that change better ingrained, normally it would be every other day would be requests like today, and then the other days would be I did nothing but 10s and 11s, and instead of song requests it was challenges for playing a 10.2, playing a 10.4 and whatnot. So I'm hoping to bring those back starting in November, because I think I'm at the point now where the new timing is now my new good go-to habit. But yeah. Alright. So, catching up on chat and what's happening. Chris, pushing through. Yeah. Small steps, day at a time. Also, The Enforcer, thank you so much for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the stream and hope you're having a good day. And Mira, thank you so much for the cheer. And also Anthem Landing, yeah, that honestly I haven't played that in a while. I know I hit the hyper recently on a play a random chart, but I don't think I've played all of it. We did do a Shade run yesterday. Maybe we could do an Anthem Landing run today. So let's do let's do that. So up next we have Silly Laird asking for Half Moon, and then yeah, we'll go through all of Anthem Landing. Such a fun song. It's a shame that the timing on the chart is a little weird, but great stuff. Okame, no easy November. No, honestly, it's more just because I wanted to get, like, the new timing habits, like, properly, you know, second nature for me before trying to push myself into new 11s again. And I'm looking forward to returning to that because back when I was doing that, you know, kind of having on-off days for progress versus just having fun, I was making some fantastic progress for reading new charts and clearing new 11s. So I'm looking forward to returning to that. Half Moon reminds you a bit of Fake Time. Yeah, it's got a bit of a rock to it, which, you know. Yeah, so Silly, I do have a DAO, but I do not have the typical switches. I'm not sure if you're on desktop or mobile, but if you go to my Twitch page, at least on like desktop, I do have a panel that discusses my controller. One sec. There we go. Just quickly copy pasted. So yeah, it is a DAO Real Edition, and I use Sanwa buttons, Omron switches, and for the switches and springs, 100 grams. My controller has teeth. All right. So up next, mid-ass for Anthem Landing, and because it's Murasama being awesome, like Shade, normal, hyper, and another. It's all one continuous song, so let's take a tour, shall we? Alright, so there's gonna be 3 songs, so after this we should have time for like maybe 2 more songs, and then at that point we'll be starting our pulse check for the day. Whew. Thank you, Mira, for requesting this. And before we cut into Anthem Landing, again, thank you all so much for being here. See that we have a couple more folks tuning in. As always, whether you're saying hi in chat or just getting your lurk on, it's wonderful that you're here. Hope everyone's having a good day, and Anthem Landing. Ah, such a good song. Mita saying so good. Agreed. I'm enjoying this, but I feel really late for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oof, yeah, 100 over 500. Good gravy. Yeah, I might do a sanity check for timing after this, but for now... Silly Lair, can we try and get you to say thank you for playing in the old Konami voice? Not sure what Konami voice you're referring to be honest. Oof. That was an awful run on my part. Also, timing just feels a little weird. Might even reboot client. We'll see. No real regrets though, because it's been a while since we played all of Anthem Landing, and what a song. Mira mentioning that this is really 18th style, brings up good memories of the beach and so on. Agreed. Resort Anthem, like, thematically was spot on. Super good. And, yeah, Silly, if you could send me a link, just because, like, I can think of a bunch of different, like, of the, like, credits announcements, or, like, you know, the ending announcers, and it's just like, which one? But, yeah, the chart is a little on the annoying side, but it's not too bad. Whew, alright. So, let's do a quick timing check, because we are incredibly late right now, and I want to make sure it's not just me or something hasn't shifted within the client. Alright, so we'll do a quick sanity check, and then depending on what we encounter, we'll either restart client or adjust as needed. But then after that, we do have a request from Okame, and then at that point, we should be ready to start the pulse check for the day. EK Star, sorry for my late answer. No apologies. I was driving, streaming up on the car, and yeah, trying to do the, with the PS2 in OBS. Yeah, best of luck on that. Yeah, I am keeping an eye out for when that happens. But in the meantime, like, I do see that you've been doing some World of Warcraft streams, and regardless, it's awesome to see you active again, and glad to see that you're having fun. But yeah, no apologies on the late response. I'm glad you're giving proper attention to the road. But it's not working as expected. Oh. I forget if you're in Early's Discord. Forgive my memory. If you aren't, I would recommend joining, only because if you were to let folks there know about the troubles you're having, you could likely get some help. I know there's a couple people that stream classic PS2 that are in that form, or in that server, that could probably help you out. Alright, so turns out things are early, and it might have just been Anthem Landing. So let's give that one more check. Yeah, let's give that one more check, and then we'll get into Okame's request. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, and I do apologize, EK, just because the only reason I'm not more immediately offering to help is because I have almost no experience with the console versions or working with streaming from consoles, so I wish I could help, though. Alright, so up next, Okame has requested Megalovania. So, yesterday during Okame's stream, he was playing Screw Uru, and during the breakdown, just started openly humming the melody to Megalovania, and it fits a little too well. Not gonna lie, I am tempted to make that a reality, but it's just a matter of having enough spare time. And once again, hello everybody. Looks like a couple more people might be tuning in. As always, whether you're saying hi in chat or getting your lurk on, wonderful to have you here. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday so far. Alright, so, Farmer Joe getting some V8, and then at that point we'll get into our pulse check for the day, and then that'll bring us up to 10 o'clock and up to our second stretch break. But for now, this. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, 50 over 60 early late. There we go. That's what we want. Also, BB -7 with Blind Judgment. Yeah, we will take that. That's fantastic. All right. Yeah, thank you for the kudos, Laird. Alright, let's get started with the pulse check for today. I'm honestly not sure how it's going to go. Past couple days were really good, but timing was just a little wobbly this morning, so who knows. Either way, let's get into it. Images of broken Not bad. Yeah. 37 and nearly 50-50, or 37 on the PB. Almost 50-50 fast low. Wah! Alright. Onwards and upwards. Chris, hope everyone is holding up okay today. It's a crazy world we live in. Agreed, and thank you so much for the well wishes. Very much appreciated. Mita, say it's going good. A little worried about the second wave of COVID in Europe. Italy, we're undergoing some restrictions, like pubs closing early, but compared to France, Ireland, and Germany, here still safe. We'll see. Yeah, I know things are a little scary for you, just because I know that you do work in a hotel, which, you know, higher traffic and, you know, higher risk. And yeah, right now my mom is actually in Ireland. She has a vacation home there, and yeah, I've been hearing updates from her as well. And yeah, it seems like things are starting to respike in Ireland. So you know, fingers crossed she's able to fly home this coming weekend as planned and all that jazz. All right, on with the pulse check. Up next, Max Chipotle. Such a good song. Not as strong accuracy-wise as the past couple days, but not every day is going to be perfect. But still, solid 8 out of 10. Oh, we take those. Alright. Let's see how we do on the rolls today, shall we? Alright. 3 more songs, and that'll be our pulse check. Then we'll be at our second stretch break. But again, thank you all so much for being here, and echoing, you know, what Chris was saying a moment ago. I hope everyone's doing well. 2020 has been a very scary year, to say the least. Hope everyone's doing okay. So usually I do poorly on the opening rolls, but then get the swing of things and I do well on the ending. I did good on both the intro and the outro this time. Fantastic. Yeah, only 18 off our PB. And a much stronger early-late ratio than we usually have on that song. Fantastic. Alright. BK Stars mentioning that, in France, lockdown again. It's a very scary world right now. Stay safe. Alright. 2 more to go. That felt not bad. Didn't feel great, but I don't think it was bad either. Let's see what the numbers say. Yeah. Although missing the double A is a little alarming. Alright. Last but not least, Alicia. And Chris, heck, I wish we would lock down again, but our government is too stupid to do anything right. Yeah, that is a very mild understatement, in my opinion. It also doesn't help, and goes for the whole world, not just the US, but also doesn't help that a lot of folks are just inherently selfish and don't care. All right. I'm gonna wager that we start to do the charge note section, like we actually start getting it right, but once again, after about 4 measures, psych ourselves out of it. We'll see. Not even close. Oh, it is what it is, though. We'll get there. That's why we're practicing it. Yeah, things are kind of scary right now, but if measures need to be taken, they need to be taken. It is what it is. Alright, let's get this entered. Alright. That'll be that for today's false check. Okay. So, that brings us up to our second stretch break. Sivo, Mira, heading out to pick up Dante. Wish you guys all the best. Much love and hugs from overseas. Thank you so much. And please pass on our love to Dante. Drive safe. And as always, thank you so much for being here. Alright, so we are due for our second stretch break. But first, quick reminder, as Nightbot has been mentioning, and I meant to make more noise about this over the past couple days, but I got the date mixed up. Later today, as part of the Speedrun Ragnarok event, Kinda Nerdy Housewife is going to be doing some cross beats. That's going to be going live at around 3:40 Eastern, marathon time varying, so please try to check that out if you are able. And let's take a stretch break. Maybe it's been a while since you last stood up, walked around, got some water. That's what I'm going to be doing, and I invite you to join me. And just remember, if there's someone you haven't heard from in a while, even just a simple message of, hey, how are you doing, could be a world of difference, so please be sure that you're checking in on the folks that you care about. Alright, I'll see all of you wonderful folks in 180 seconds. Alright, welcome back everybody. So before we get back into slapping buttons, just again, thank you all so much for being here. Whether you're saying hi in chat or getting your lurk on, regardless of how you are here, it's wonderful that you are here. Appreciate you making me a part of your day. And if there is anybody new to the channel, a reminder that please feel free to ask questions. If you're curious about the game or about me, I stream to encourage folks to either try out the game or to get involved with the community. So if you have any questions, don't be afraid to say hi in chat. Alright, so we've got just about 50 minutes left. So let's see what mischief we can get up to, eh? Let's play some 9s. I want to go into 10s, but I want to do at least one 9 to come back from the break first. Such a good song. Let's see. So I played this yesterday, and I know for a while we were actually trying to double A this. Didn't quite get there. Like, we had like a low A. Let's give it another run. Why not? Also, I'm looking at that miscount of 12. The run yesterday went kind of rough, so I don't think that's actually going to happen today. Let's push for the double A, though. Yeah, EK Star. Yeah, we did. Yeah, Rejection Girls actually got... I've got really good timing on it. I'm not sure why. But yeah, thank you for the kudos. Yeah, why am I not able to lock in? That's so weird. I think I'm going to explore that offline. Because that's a little weird. That song normally doesn't give me that much trouble. Like, it's a trickier Nekomata chart, but it's not that tricky. Actually, no. One more once. Because otherwise that's going to bother me. Yeah, it's a little more on par with what I was expecting. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, that was weird on that first playthrough. Not quite sure what was off. All right, let's see. Let's triple check. Yep, nothing in the queue. I'm trying to remember what was tricky about this. Nothing's immediately coming to mind. Yeah. See if we can't bump it up. No PB, but only 13 off. Yeah, we will happily take that. Yeah, and about the same discount, too. A little practice, we should be able to EX that fairly soon. Good stuff. Let's see, what next? Oh, before we cut into anything else, I do see a few more folks starting to tune in. As always, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday, hope all is well. And hey, speak of the devil! Hey, Jamich, welcome back. It's been a while since we've tried to get the EX on this. Let's see. Gonna try that once more. Hit my thumb a little weird. Just gonna make sure. All right, once more. This time without me hitting a nerve and making my thumb go numb. I keep slipping up on some of the left-hand chords. I will get that eventually. Jammers once more with feeling in my thumb. Yeah, pretty much. A song with Roman numerals. Now I'm trying to think of... Yeah, what songs have Roman numerals in them? The only ones that I'm immediately thinking of are the songs that actually have 2DX in the title, because, you know, I. But I'm trying to think of, like, what else is there? Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. There's also Timepiece Phase 2. Yeah, I was thinking about 9. Is Xenius? I didn't think those were Roman numerals. Are they? Well, yeah. Yeah, Serendipity. You can't spell 2DX without V. Honestly, I was thinking about V, and I'm like, yeah, that's not really a Roman numeral, because it's V for Vivaldi, not V for 5. But I did think of that initially. It's just like, yeah, no, that's a little too cheeky. Also, hey, Serendipity, how goes it? Hope you're having a good Thursday so far. They added the bars above and below in the updated song Splash. I'd count it. Yeah. Although, talking about 9, I haven't played that in forever. So yeah, let's go play that. God, this song. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can't improve the hyper a little. Yeah, we did awful on the intro, but we actually got our act together for the rest of it. Yeah, not bad. What should we have as an event in our metal sword style? Baseball. God, yeah. Like, that was, like, one of the weirder events, because just, yeah, thematically, it came out of nowhere. Jamich! Good point. For Xenius Vanisher, the video mentions Xenius' mother, and it goes from 1 to 2 with the eyes. Yeah, good call. I completely forgot about that for some reason. Good call. Just need to fire up crossbeats to get to it. Yeah. Well, I mean, if anyone's gonna be able to do that, Jamich. And speaking of crossbeats, I'm actually really looking forward to that. And again, my apologies for mixing up that being today with the upcoming Fatales event next week. Whew. Let's see. Why not? Also, we're about half past the hour, so we've got 30 minutes left in the stream, but that's still plenty of time to hit some keys and get into some trouble. So, let's. Oof, not a bad run. I'm actually really happy with that. Serendipity, you've now made me aware that there's a Reflect Legendary on doubles, and I'm very scared. As you should be! Because, yeah, like, after, like, 11s and onward, like, not even 12s and onward, but, like, 11s and onward doubles gets real darn silly. And then, you know, black and others that cost you Pacelli to fail. Hey! Yeah, Legendary is, slightly terrifying me, and we'll leave it at that. So, I just remembered, with the progress I've made on doing really quick, back and forth trills, thanks to, the Konichi song I do in my pulse check, there's another 11 that I haven't played for quite some time, and I'm wondering if we can actually improve on it. Serendipity, I just think of how incredibly dense the SPA and SPL are. And then considered across two hands. Yeah, basically. I mean, why not just become Nostalgia Kaiden at that point? Basically. Yeah, speaking of nostalgia, over the weekend, I'm really gonna double down on trying to find my MIDI cable for my Yamaha, because I want to get in on that nostalgia PC test. I've already played it on regular keyboard. It works, so now I just need to get my piano hooked up. Did I see the video? Potentially? If you want to post a link to it, let me just triple check that you're whitelisted for links. There you go. Yeah, just so that way I can know exactly what video, if you wouldn't mind tossing a link in chat. Thank you, Laird. But for now, let's see if we can make some magic happen. Honestly, not sure how that went. Like, I'm not sure if we improved. Let's see. No, but fairly close. And we did decent on our miscount, which is actually kind of the thing I was more concerned about. Not bad. Oh, Laird, yeah, after you mentioned them when we were chatting on Discord, I did subscribe to his channel. I haven't gone through the videos yet, but I did subscribe. Also saw they were streaming yesterday, so I also gave them a host as well. Veritivity, watch the DPL. You're basically playing Verpluck Hyper on each hand. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh. I remember we were somewhat close on this, actually. Yeah, why not? Oh, almost. A little bit better on the jack chords before it starts into the left-right chords. We almost had that. Laird talking about Actioneer. I did a giveaway a few months ago with 2 DP controllers. Wow! Good on them! That's fantastic! Alright, so I do want to try Kailua at some point because, you know, once a day. And I want to make sure I've got the stamina to do so. But at the same time, there's another 12 we haven't tried out in a while. Why not? Oh, yeah, not today. I had really bad control on the streams. On the super rapid juggling part in the middle, though, we did a lot better than we normally do. Whew. Also, I keep forgetting that even though that, like, I'm failing, how much fun that chart is. Good gravy. Silly Laird is getting a new one anyways. Honestly, like, good on him. Like, you know, if he wasn't in a position where it's like, you know, I really need to sell this to help buy the new one, like, choosing to give it away to help out the community, like, honestly, that's fantastic. Good on them. Alright, our arms are on fire. Let's play one or two easier songs to not be on fire before we try out Kailua before the end of the stream. Oh, no regrets though. I keep forgetting how much fun that chart is. Such a good song. Didn't want to hoard them. Works in the military. Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of B-Money folk also either are or were in the military at some point. Not sure why. And hey, Marcus! Happy Thursday! How goes it? Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi. How goes your week so far? Alright, so we've got about 12 minutes left. Let's... And I'm just kind of working backwards. 5 minutes. So probably got time for like 5 more songs and then Kailua and stream wrap up. So, let's see. I want to do one more breather song just because, as fun as Red by Full Metal is, it is also tiring as all heck. Marcus, pretty good. Today is your Friday. Then you're off for 3 days. Nice. Oh, and hey! Oh, your birthday was earlier this month? Happy belated birthday! I hope things went well. Cellular, maybe it's just this community is a little more mature than others, like a large part of Osu. I mean, if you're saying that most of Bimani tends to be mature, unlike most of the Osu community, then yes, I would agree. Didn't get the triple, but still managed to hold on to that PB. Ooh, we will take that. Yeah, so see some chatter about, all the clones over the years, and I'll just say this. So, in regards to Osu specifically, like Ostatakai Oendan and Elite Beat Agents, it's a great game. And Osu as, like, a client, also fine. But, for some reason, majority of the player base, just in terms of, like, overall attitude and community, good lord, is it a dumpster fire. Like, if you're a fan of like Osu and playing charts and all that, like, cool, you fan. But oh boy, the Osu community is a problem for a lot of reasons that I'm not going to get into right now. And then Jamich, the clones come from Konami failing to fill a large part of the market. Because like over the years, like one of the reasons we have In the Groove is because Konami just wasn't making a new DDR and they weren't supporting the US, like, at all. And that's why, we have Stepmania. It's why we have Lunatic Rave. Like, there's people all around the world that want to play these games and can't. I mean, that's why we have all of these, like, different clones and fan engines and fan projects. So And I wouldn't really say Pump It Up as a clone, because, like, it's, like, yeah, way back when, you know, it was, you know, Japan had DDR, Korea had Pump It Up. But it is a different enough game in terms of the 5-panel versus 4, and over the years in terms of the direction of how the charts have gone, the way missions play. Like, it is its own thing. Like, at first, yeah, it was, you know, an imitation of the game from that other country, but I honestly think Pump It Up has grown into its own proper entry. Part of it is money. Marcus is saying, you know, just not understanding why Konami hasn't done more international support. Part of it is money, like doing the translations, doing the localizations, like that's money and effort. And like, as much as there is a definite rhythm game community outside of Japan, it's not large enough to warrant like a full-scale international launch. It's at times debatably been close enough to do so, but like in general, like for DDR, yeah, because that has more mass appeal. But like 2DX and Poppin', like kind of the more you really need to be into the genre, combined with also the state of arcades around the world and all that, like there's really no reason to try to support that. PC clients, absolutely. That's why I'm really happy over the past couple of months we've seen Gitadora, Poppin' Music, Nostalgia, all coming out with PC clients. Like, I think that's tremendous. The other thing is licensing. Like, trying to get, like, getting all the copyright agreements. Like, think about Infinitas. Like, it's technically a Japan-only game, and it doesn't have some of the classic songs because of copyright disputes. Imagine trying to deal with all of that on an international level and dealing with the licensing, royalties, and all of that. Like, that's also a huge part of it as well. I mean, one good thing is we have round 1 starting to expand, and that's starting to push Bimani more into the North Americas in terms of flat-out machines, and then in turn English support. But yeah, it's a crap situation, but luckily, in addition to the amazing fan projects like 2DX has Lunatic Rave and Vitajora, and all of the amazing music and content that gets made for that, you know, Poppin' Music, well, is what it is. But like with DDR, there's Eterna and Stepmania. Like, it's possible to play the games even if you don't have access to machines now. And like I said, Konami's finally starting to push out official PC versions, and they're easy to get. Like Infinitas, I pay for my Infinitas with an American credit card. I don't have to jump through hoops through, you know, third-party BitCash vendors anymore. And Nostalgia, I was able to play that easy. Like, so the fact that there's more access coming, at the very least for PC clients, like, so that way, if folks that are into it want to have an official version that's supported, they will. And like that, I think, is the incredible thing. Alright, so we're just about out of time because we've got a little chatty about Bimania around the world. So I'm just going to quickly catch up on chat, and then we'll jump into Kailua, and then our final incandescence. Yeah, and Jamich mentioning that, you know, they'd go check out Waka if they felt comfortable in our arcade. Like, that's also the other thing. Like, even once all of the epidemic is over, I'm probably not going to go to an arcade for at least, like, another 6 months or so, because I'm immunocompromised. And versus when the government is saying everything's all set, versus it's actually all set, like, it just, like, it's not worth the risk. So... Alright. Kailua. I don't think today is gonna be the day, but who knows? But yeah, and again, like, chat, thank you so much. Like, cause I know we got a little distracted. You know, we haven't been playing songs for a couple minutes, but it's a great topic to discuss, and all of you are bringing up some good points and good questions, and just, you know, appreciate all of you being awesome. So thank you. Oh, we had it going for a bit. Practice will make perfect on that. One of these days, it's just going to click all throughout. Then we'll just crush the ending. Jamish, one of my plans for 2020 was to start playing more Waka because the US got updates, but not driving 90 minutes each way in a pandemic. Agreed. I was actually hoping to check out Waka and some of the other stuff at a round one near me, and then, yeah, Epidemic and no. Serendipity, Bistrover's first style since Pendulum you weren't able to play opening day. Yeah, I mean, 2020 has been an awful year. Jamish been mainly focusing on Voltex, was out of 2DX until you found out Infinitas was actually viable. That's actually true for a lot of folks. Like, before the 2.0 update in August, a lot of folks were either like really focused on either Sound Voltex or Lunatic Rave because they didn't think Infinitas was going to be worth the hassle or, you know, worth the trouble of dealing with in the form that it was in, which, yeah, I understand. But I'm just really glad that the update has come through and it's been as fantastic as it has been, not only for, you know, the quality of life improvements, but the tremendous growth in community that we've had recently as a result. Silhouette, you're gonna get 12s eventually. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. And it also helps that I'm actively playing again, because, you know, prior to this, I had a 3-year gap in play because of reasons. It is what it is. Alright, so at this point, it's time for us to wrap up the stream, but before we do that, we need to find someone to raid. Before we do that, we have to do shoutouts and thank yous. But before that... All right, so that is going to be the stream for today. As for next time, assuming all goes as planned, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock Eastern. Before we get into shoutouts and thank yous, a reminder, I know that Nightbot has been yelling about it, but the wonderful Kinda Nerdy Housewife is going to be doing a Crossbeats exhibition for the Speedrun Ragnarok later today. It's going to be at about 3:40 Eastern, so roughly 4.5 hours from now. But, you know, varying a little bit because, you know, marathon time. So, until next time, everyone, please do take care and be safe. And thank you so much for tuning in, whether you were saying hi in chat, getting your lurk on, or anywhere in between. It's wonderful that you made me a part of your day. And for the folks that did say hello in chat, just want to take a moment to say thank you. So without further ado, let's get that started. Right at the top of the stream, Jamich, thank you so much. Again, the recent hype and support you've been bringing to the stream, I really do appreciate it. And I'm really excited for the Crossbeats later today, and I know there's been some chatter about board games and all that good stuff. I'm really looking forward to that. And, of course, can't forget the upcoming Pac-Man CE race you've got. Fingers crossed that goes well. What have I done? Wonderful to see you again. Thank you so much for stopping by. Vince, fantastic to see you as always. Angel Who, thank you so much for the host and the support. Appreciate it. Hope all is going well. Spy, wonderful to see you. Sorry to hear that Dota's been treating you rough, but if that's all there is to complain about, it could easily be a lot worse. Mira, wonderful to see you. Hope all is well with you and Dante, and thank you so much for cheering. Kawachi, wonderful to see you again. Hope Apex is treating you well. EK Star, fantastic to see you again, and thank you so much for the sub. Very much appreciate the support. Okame, wonderful to see you as always. Silly Laird again. Thank you for the chatter yesterday. I mentioned trying to get my MIDI cable for getting my keyboard hooked up with Nostalgia, but we were also talking about the 24 key and 48 key, and that's actually something I'm really eager to check out as well, because as incredibly difficult as that might be, it also seems very much like it would be my jam, so I appreciate that. The delightful Mix Chris, hope the workday is treating you well. D Enforcer stopped by and followed. Thank you so much. Glad you were enjoying the stream. Faradipity, wonderful to see you as always. And Marcus, fantastic to see you again. And I believe that was everyone. If I missed anyone, my apologies. For now, let's go find someone to raid. So let's refresh Twitch. And so a Japanese streamer, SBR Riot, they normally stream 2DX, but sometimes they do some other Bimani. Looks like they're live with some DJ Max, and I haven't rated them or crossed paths with them in a while, but they are wonderful. They give a lot of support to other morning streamers like myself, and it's too early because we tend to cross paths. So let's all go say hi to SBR. They do primarily speak Japanese, but English is okay, just as a heads up before we all barge over and say hello. So until next time, everyone, take care. Be safe. See you all tomorrow morning, hopefully, or later this afternoon at Ragnarok with Kinda Nerdy Housewife. But regardless, thank you so much for being here. Cheers, everybody.